stage for Victoria United. And of course, we have IS Fortuna in control. Far the long one from IS Fortuna still in control. Not long ago, Victoria United against donation. It goes out of the field of play. It's going to be a true in advantage for Victoria United. As Kylian Trippier speed. No one in front. There is the action there from Victoria United. Kylian Trippier. Who is the champion of the counter today? Get across the table. They go into situation and goes out of the field of play. Then advantage there. IS Fortuna sends along one into the defense tier. The play across to the left flank of the field for IS Fortuna. As they're controlling and attacking towards the goalpost of Victoria United. IS Fortuna still struggling. Find their feet, sends along one. But it goes out of the field of play. 5.5 meters post kick there for Victoria United as we see the comeback of Eri Pafen Germany, who was on the bench last week as we saw Stuta, who came in. And of course, today, Germany, who actually has been one of the best as far as the goalpost of Victoria United is concerned, is back to his best position to do what we have seen him do better. And of course, we have a long one there from BT Donut into the penalty post. Tego finds me from it, but a clear comes in there from the defense here. And a long one that goes right up to goalkeeper and Germany, Eric Pape. So, Nita, we are just few minutes into the first segment. The rhythm of this encounter is on a normal, as we are expecting to see the curtain raiser of this game so far. But of course, IS Fortuna is struggling to resist the likes of Victoria United. So, Nita, how can you assess the first few minutes of this match?
I think it's a low level at the moment, with both sides still struggling to read each other, and we're hoping that the next minutes it's going to be something magical where both sides will be struggling to get the first goal of this particular encounter here at the Nimba Centenary Stadium. But at the moment, it was Victoria United who has a little bit threatened at the defensive compartment of IS Fortuna, where it is going to be Donald Bitic that is going to control for Victoria United. That was cut short. It is a serious oppression here, I must tell you. If you can't see the red, that means that your side really has an issue. As fans of IS Fortuna have decided to handicap supporters of Victoria United with their all-colored red. Go Maxwell plays to Wisdom, who finds Bitic Donut. Does he get it? Yes. What does he do? And it's going to be the first corner kick of this game. Award that to Victoria United. Referee Nathan Douala controls for Victoria United today. It's better box. Fortunately, it's going to be another corner kick as Richmond Inji was kinched by the defenders. A long one, and the header comes in to deflect that out of danger for IS Fortuna. Beautiful clearance here from the defensive compartment, and it's going to be Lovis Fobi Acha, who plays to Jaminieri Pafe. Who Maxwell plays back to Lovis, who is making his debut to the team. The header comes in from Kylian Trippier and sent back And it's going to be Kasimis Fogu to control for RS Fortuna. Fogu decides to play to Frank Sama, the popular Frank and Sama. And it's going to be a long one up front. No threat at all as it goes too wide to make Dominic tremble. Who plays on to Ngu Maxwell, who finds Bridget Donat, who struggles to find that and loses that as is going to be ball control for RS Fortuna. And Dominic gets it as they get the best shot on target. Ngu Maxwell to restart the game for United. Lobby's Acha, what does he do? Oh, what a mistake, but he gets it. That was supposed to be bloody. Luckily enough, a little bit of concentration existed in his bloodline to control it for Victoria United. Trent Killian pulled down to the green top by Patrick Russell. And it's going to be ball position for Victoria United. Atalabis. As the referee says, and we take up it. Wisdom. Back to Lopez. And Teteko comes in, but unfortunately loses possession as it is Makura that controls. Not ball up front. And he has an handball. A handball from Owen move first up. Cut shots. The opportunity to control the ball here at the Libre Centenary Stadium. But it looks like they are going to be doing a double game here at the Libre Centenary Stadium because the number of spectators here this afternoon tells us that the people of Libre are actually in love with football.
And yes, Sonita, it's really a mammoth crowd out here at the Libre Centenary Stadium. The spectators have really answered present as far as the encounter is concerned. Even though there was a game before this, but we can see that the turnout has really increased the confidence, and we can hear the bands from both sides chanting to their various and of course, this tells us that IS Fortuna lost this was out of the melon as the Yaounde one next actually traveled today to the southwest region, hoping to correct their mistakes and even why not pick up even a point because we can see how active that defense here is. That is even only they will be able to receive the right down to the last minute as far as the counter is concerned. It has been so tense, and we can see how the beautiful recovery there from Tetego was kick out the foul there again of Argentina and the free kick there, free kick taken by United. That has recorded more games in his for serious men. He's not only a cup kick advantage there for Victoria United at the midfield. The newly transferred of Victoria United. Killian 20, predicted and find which friends by this afternoon advantage. And yet, that's Victoria United struggling so fast to get a curtain raiser. But of course, the defense tier of IS Fortuna is still being resist resilient as they deny Victoria United that opportunity to get the curtain raiser of this encounter. But it's a free kick there for Victoria United. As you can see, an upper field alongside Wisdom and Rich Monchi consulting each other's opinion to see how these free kick will be executed. It's been a while that Victoria United has got moving as far as other Centenary Stadium is concerned. Uh, an upper field alongside Richmond, we consulted each other's opinion while goalkeeper Ismail Michel of IS Fortuna, making sure that his barrier is well placed. Beautiful deflection there. Beautiful deflection there from the barrier of IS Fortuna goalkeeper. Konaki, quickly taking the long one into the inside, very good strong target there from Jude Eno, who comes in as a starter for today during the game against Fobo Azu in Yaoundé. He came in as a substitute, and today he is privileged to come in as a starter. Ishmael commenced play for his own defense team. There's no one up one. And yes, and it's a beautiful recovery there from the table. He played forward to Richmond. Richmond plays down from the top. Gives them across to Vidic, and Vidic quickly finds Jude Eno. The Jude Eno swinging forward and then out of the field of play. Going to be throwing advantage there for I Fortuna. The referee calls the game on as a player of Fortuna. Casimir, Koku, check back in front of Winter. The attention of the medical department of that team is for, and we can see the coach makes his way into the field. Yes, after Koku will regain himself, referee will call on this encounter to continue. At the left flank of the field for IS Fortuna, the throw-in advantage. Beautiful recovery there from Kiteno. Then behind Civico and back to Kiteno. Eno plays it to the midfield there for Wilfred Eaton. Huge more complication for Victoria United and that far flank of the field. And yes, that is Eno that brings it down to the right side, the left flank for Victoria United. A one-handed corner. Clear again. Corner kick advantage. Victoria United. We can take it again. Now I want to figure yes, along to take it over. If they go back there one day, one attempt no one, Yet another clever, another corner kick there for Victoria United. And they turn around with the two Kenon. At the end, alongside they wanted. Wanted on one, but it goes out of the field of game. Throw in advantage for IS Fortuna. So Nita, a couple of corner kicks for Victoria United, but we haven't seen any trade coming as a result of those corner kicks for the goalkeeper of IS Fortuna, Ismail Michel.
Definitely, he looks very firm and is concentrating in terms of this particular game, not making any mistake to a point, be able to be one goal down, and it's going to be AS Fortuna threatening once more the defensive batsman of Victoria United. That was super fast. That was super fast for AS Fortuna. Thanks to the vigilance of Ugu Maxwell. It is going to be a corner kick for AS Fortuna. The header comes in there from Kylian 20 to send it out of danger for Victoria United. Jude Eno controls. Patrick Donat, what a mistake from Patrick Donat. That's Stevie May's ball control. Wilfred Nathan takes over for Victoria United. What's he going to do? Ooh la la. And the referee blows. And the freshman, as a him having a dispute with a player of AS Fortuna, Mark Freddy. And it's going to be Robbie's placed where one in upper views to find Eno Jude. Patrick Donat couldn't get it for next tackle and gets position for Victoria United. And it's going to be another ball to lose, another ball to waste for Victoria United. Mind you, it's 0 for Victoria United and 0 for AS Fortuna. And it's going to be goalkeeper Ismail Michael, who wears the captain band for AS Fortuna this afternoon. Ugu Maxwell plays on to Germany. Nathan Duela loses control to Anja Boris. It is getting dangerous and there is an offside bullying by the assistant referee. Thanks to his vigilance. Kylian 20 plays on to Keteko Ryan. Wisdom finds a one in upper views. One controlling at the midfield level. He finds it's going to be an opportunity. And it's a goal! Goal number 1 for Victoria United. And it is scored by Ryan Teteko, assisted by Wilfred Nathan. Beautiful and excellent goal. Bravo. Vera, the overshadow the defensive compartment of AS Fortuna to get it. What a combination for Wilfred Nathan Duala and Tete Koraya. I forget that game. When you go to one very class, the world has been taken by that something don't you think in the middle and he is prepared to go dari Chicago. And then Sanjolita, they go for the jobs so like has three goals recorded in and of course President who has a three goals has since third Saturday.
that Sorry, while I put the Wazoo, yeah, what's that is so and I think two pregnant and gonna attack us on right and that's really I think that they'll get more if they are not the Definitely, and we're hoping to see more of such actions from Victoria United, especially when not just 3 points is important, but equally the number of goals to be able to reduce the number of goals conceded in this particular elite championship. I think just like Iceland Home Sport Academy would defeated their opponent here this afternoon, that was against Who Club of the Bound, 4 goals to 2. We should equally be expecting lots. And that was an opportunity for us, Fortuna. Unfortunately, he couldn't grab it onto his feet as he went above the goalpost to reward Victoria United. Another opportunity to have possession of the ball. It is the bulldozer, Ngo Maxwell, who takes the risks and goes out of his zone to find Bridget Donald Wulana. A lot of wrong ball control for Bridget Donald is causing a whole lot of issues for Victoria United. I think that he has to be a little bit aggressive to be able to reduce the amount of ball in which he has to give out for Victoria United to remain in control of the ball. Taken by surprise. He wasn't expecting. He had not focused because if at all he was wrong, he was focused in that positive right. Just we are still early minutes in the first. Earlier said both are very important. Any of this opportunity, they need to actually think definitely early enough. If Richmond indeed was a little bit fast in terms of giving that ball, I tell you the truth, the second goal, but because stability could not permit him to have a grip of that particular ball, unfortunately, it had to be wasted just like that. And it's back to its pace, where it is as Fortuna that is going to restart the game by Macho Mabengo GC, who plays on to Ismail Michael, who struggles to find Jesse number 27, Patrick Russell Baga, and Winfred Nighthawk takes the tackle and get possession. The tackle! What's he going to do? Brilliant! Clearance from the defensive batsman of AS Fortuna to tell you that they have picked up on that mistake. But nevertheless, the tackle remains the very threaty player here who has to be well taken care of in terms of the defensive compartment of AS Fortuna. If and only if they will be able to build a wall around him. And yes, Sonita Teteko has been so instrumental as far as this game is concerned. In all his games, when he is given the playing time, he makes sure that he actually show and impress his coaches, and why not by making things happen. We have seen that he is talented, but he is as we've seen him struggling to penetrate the defensive eyes for either by shooting, and of course there is a critical advantage the thing that has better books of eyes Fortuna. You have the one end of a few rich country and it's like feels of consulting in order to opinion as far as the treating is concerned. And yet it's another opportunity, a delicate advantage, a delicate free kick there for Victoria United, which is a great disadvantage. AS Fortuna has a huge record in another goal. Yes, the meaningful maybe he comes on his feet. It's for draw the attention of Vigilant. Last of the season, Richmond G. Beautiful one there for Richmond G. As he goes and hit the woodwork there for goalkeeper Ismail. Well calculated by Richmond G. Tonita, what a brilliant strike there from Richmond. That got down to the crossbar that Ismail would have been talking of goes down at this moment.
And definitely, it was the well calculated but not well positioned ball for Richmond in chief, who was struggling to get his second goal of the season. We're happy that Hawkins are going to give him that opportunity to increase his goal tally for the season. And it's going to be a 1-0 appeal to control for Victoria United. Unfortunately, the wrong pass is going to reward AS Fortuna. Another opportunity to control the ball at the moment. It's an advantage to AS Fortuna. William come out from Eric in Germany. That was so close to filing an equalizer, which definitely has to tell us that Victoria United has to double this particular goal, especially when AS Fortuna is doing all it takes to come back into this particular game. But filing in an equalizer, Energy finds Vigilant. Mind you, if AS Fortuna has to lose pace, pick up another defeat, it's going to be 5-4 defeats in 7 games played. With just 2 wins, 6 points. It's going to be a very tough one, especially for the technical page. But nevertheless, it is one people, one power that is at the hand as we find that Tadwala struggling to get Richmond in G, lose this position to reward AS Fortuna another opportunity to control as the head up front by Mustafa Red Sock brother sends it wide. And Eric Dominic up there was struggling to get his 10th clean sheet of the season. Travis Fabi finds Gillian 20. Unfortunately, Herrera comes in. The tackle, let's tackle, Sensual Wane, who plays on to Nathan Dwala. Wisdom. And it's going to be Kylian 20 that comes in with a header. If cancelled there, an advantage has been given to AS Fortuna as Kasimi Faku Tekfak wins the possession. Kasimi Faku lifts it to Frank Sama, who sends a long one up front. Header, nobody, to Maxwell, who takes it comfortably for Victoria United. Finds Pity Gernat, whom is still struggling to get himself into this particular game. And it's Levis Fabi Atta that controls at the backyard for Victoria United. And Go Maxwell finds Wisdom. Wisdom, he finds Energy. And Energy back to Atta Fabi. And the boys are taking it step by step. Kylian 20 loses ball control as it's going to be Rodrigo Ella. The tussle continues as he couldn't penetrate the barrier made by Kylian 20. He plays on to Kasimi Foku and a header comes in there from the goal Maxwell to send it out of danger for Victoria United. AS Fortuna remains in control of the ball as they're reconstructing at their own backyard. And it goes out of the field of play to reward them, the visitors, a throwing advantage. It's going to be Adrian Gomez in full, along with the 18-meter box. And the header comes in there from Acha. The Chelsea out of danger. They take over control. Chelsea into Wimbledon and Walla. Who plays on two. And a Joe, what's he going to do at the right flag of the field? Ulala, he passes on, loses it. Which the gesture of well appreciated by spectators here. Because that was supposed to be an opportunity for responding to once more 20 the defensive compartment of RS FORTUNA.
And yes, Sunita, I think the game has actually taken a normal rhythm on 4 as Victoria United is still struggling to re-strategize and see how to get another goal of this encounter. Why IS Fortuna is struggling with pressure, get an equalizer as far as the team is concerned. And yes, IS Fortuna with a long one into the penalty courts. And there you go. Dominic Eric counted to the Queen's going to be a dead body for Victoria United. He executed Dominic Eric plays across to Mugmanto. Mugmanto plays ahead with the Donut. Donut brings it back to Mugmanto. And sends down to Eric Dominic. No one there from Dominic. It's not out of the field of play, showing advantage. Wise Fortuna. Left flank of the taken and played to Trentbury. Forward. Dominic Eric comes out to get goal of that one. In a while, that Dominic Eric keeps a clean sheet to his team. We have seen him with one beautiful and a decisive step there, Victoria United. Hoping to have Dominic Eric keep a clean. That is what he thought. Yeah, that is Lobby's. Long one from Dominic Eric. At the midfield level, here comes in from Kaspi. Pascal Victorine. The recovery there from Judeno. His exploitation for Kaspi. Stock recover the corner against him. The referee gives him a warning. Free kick advantage by Tonita in Yaoundé when the high comes now actually played against San Bernardo Taylor. We didn't see them with the drums beating at the field, at stadium. We're traveling to the southwest region. The team is necessary because they know that the support that Victoria United actually has at home is very intimidating when it comes to the number 12 man. And there you go. They are here in the southwest region. They travel all the way from the central region here with their number 12 man. As you can hear them chanting and cheering their boys. But then Victoria United has already sent a message across to them that here you are here at the Limbe Centenary Stadium, which is their home ground, and they are still leading by 1 goal to nothing. And of course, if you're just joining Okobo TV, this is the match 7 of the M10 League One Championship. But do us a favor by sharing, commenting, and liking the live stream. And also click the notification bell so that whenever Victoria United is live, be notified. Also, just to remind you of replicas already out and people are already making it with replica supporters jersey of Victoria United. You know, you can always contact Opopo TV and it will be delivered to you, whichever part of the country that you are. Therefore, as Fortuna, Germany Eric has made some good match with them. And up I one and we prenate and no one very goes over the cross for 5.5 meters for the big day for Victoria United. So later there is a switch as far as the upfront of Victoria United is concerned. They go switch to the left flank and switching to the right flank. That's hoping that in new fruits. We begin supplying light to that and it's going to be ball position for Victoria United, controlled by one and open news. Marseille seem to attack, and attack plays on to Kylian Tete. Sends a number to Wilfred Nathan Duala, an opportunity once more. Tips it off. 2 shots to threaten goalkeeper Ismail Michael. Well, that's it for RS Fortuna. Sides to play to Joseph MBOCK. Inaccurate pass with Nathan Duala this morning. What an opportunity wasted again. It's going to be RS Fortuna to control. Then down for Victoria United. As it's going to be Abraham Sapa. But unfortunately, Attack Clubbies doesn't allow him to pass through as he decides to be very, very defensive. Rewarding them the corner kick opportunity here. Mind you, it's a long one up front. And the header comes in from Peter Donuts. Sends it out of danger for Victoria United. Wilfred Nathan makes tackle and get possession for Victoria United. Controlled by Kylian Tete. We sent a long one up front to find the Teke. And yes, he gets it coming. What's a way to grab it? He passes on what he's going to do. And it's going to be controlled by Peter Donuts. Throwing advantage. The Teke passes on. What's he going to do today? It's in my top box. And it's bad shot of data opportunity. And it's a penalty. Brilliant. One up front. It's a penalty for Victoria United. After the tackle is been shifted to the blue tag by Joseph MBOCK. A penalty. And RS Fortuna. It's not happy to take it as you find Mata. And it's a yellow card awarded to the captain, goalkeeper Ismail Michael. And mind you that action was triggered by a long cross. And it's top level from Sama, who takes another yellow card after he's not happy with the decision taken by the referee. That he remains the man in control of the game. I think, Sonita, this action from Asama is really poor, given that it's someone who is always called up in the junior category of the national team. And if you see him acting this way, I think it is really uncalled for. because it is bringing more disadvantage to the club. They have already been booked 2 yellow cards in just the first segment of the game. Who knows what might happen to the second segment? We've seen situations like this. I think the referee decision is fair, and I don't see why they are actually going against it and not even letting the referee do what he's doing.
Sarah, they will tell you that he is currently the best penalty taker at the moment in terms of the FTF Illinois Championship, Wilfred Nathan Douala. And if he has to score this penalty, things are getting soft between Patrick, Maga, and Wisdom. Tension arises.
So Nita, I think
I would tell you that c'est déjà fort ici à la Centenary Stadium.
exactly.
Antwerp, Victoria United, ARS, Fortuna.
Yeah, like earlier said, I Sports and losing this game will be 5 games. Right, in 7 games they have lost 5, recorded just 2 wins, 6 points. And I think with the confidence that they brought to the Centenary Stadium, it's going to be very heartbreaking for them to go 40 minutes without recording a goal, because we are talking of 41 minutes of play already without a goal from IS Fortuna. Yet Victoria United is about to record their second goal. This is going to be the third penalty for Wilfred England. If it's not one, the first one was against Astro in Douala. He got it. The second one was against Kobo Azui Yaounde. He got it. And today we are going to be seeing him. Beautiful one from Richmond. Rather sorry from Wilfred Nathan. So these are Wilfred Nathan has done 3 penalties, getting them all on target for the team and for the first place of the championship. Great one there from Nathan. And he, in a mockery way, shows his 2 fingers to the goalkeeper of IS Fortuna that they are already 2 goals down. So Nita, I think this is coming after the struggle when Wilfred held the ball and the goalkeeper actually forcefully took it from him. And now he's reminding the goalkeeper that they are already leading by 2-0, and there is a takeover there from a Victoria United. Free kick advantage. And Wilfred Nathan, who struggles to file a complaint to the referee says it has already been handled. The free kick is yours. Talk no more, Sonita.
Indeed, talk no more. I think the guys are hungry for more goals this afternoon. And this goals is definitely going to be in their advantage if they have to score a lot. And it's going to be Teteko heading up front. That was too long, as Richmond and G couldn't get hold of it. And it's going to be, excuse me, ball control for Ishmael Michael. Sends a long one to find Poku. And yes, sir, Poku controls for RS Fortuna. And it goes to the Bulldozer. Beautiful clearance, vigilance. That was so close. As in good Maxwell couldn't hold it. Luckily enough, the winner was there. Atta, Lovis, Kylian Trente. And that's a bad one. That's a bad one. As you find, that's a bad one. From the one there, as you find, technical bench of RS Fortuna. On boss. Hitting out a one in upper field. But that was a very, very bad action from Rwanda, as well as the technical pace of RS FORTUNA. It doesn't look like it was intentional, but rather a way to send the ball out of the field of play. And it's going to be a red card for Rwanda. A red card that takes him out of the field of play. That means that Victoria United is one man down at the moment with a whole lot of time to play. It might be disadvantageous for the side to play 10 against 11.
It's a third one, Sunita, as Victoria United will be playing 10 to 11. But I think it comes at a time when Victoria United has at least secured a better position by scoring 2 goals in the first half. We are being shown by the board assistant referee that it is minutes additional time. Simple numbers in this time. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that retrieving as far as the respected of the team concerned. Victoria United is leading by 2 goals to nothing. I think that action didn't really warrant a red card, but of course, I think was supposed to be a yellow. But due to the reaction of beautiful one there from Goalkeeper Germany, that the referee indicates the center that is a goal for AS FORTUNA in the additional time of the third segment. I think that free kick was really well taken by player of AS FORTUNA, which I think it should really be applauded. But the effort of Germany was really laudable as he struggled, but was dominated by the attacker of AS FORTUNA, who was really present. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this has actually brought us for the end of the first segment of this encounter, where Victoria United is leading by 2 goals to 1.
In this particular game, Senna Jones has been substituted to Laurent Titeco. An opportunity for Victoria United responding. And there's an offside ruling here. An offside ruling to give it's going to be Ismail Michael to control for as FORTUNA. A long one up front to find Foku. As FORTUNA remains in control of the ball. What are they going to do? It's a long one! And it goes wide to reward Victoria United. A 5.5 matches spots kick to Germany, who plays to Ngu Maxwell. And Ngo decides to reconstruct it back to Germany, who finds Atta, Lobby, Kylian Trente, and the left flank of the field. What's he going to do? He sends a long one. Ooh la la. Nathan couldn't reach the rhythm of that ball. As it's going to be Frank Sama, who has already been booked with a yellow card, who plays on to Pascal Tolo. Back to Frank Sama. And it's going to be Mamdengo, who plays on FORTUNA. Nacha comes in, deflecting. Advantage, Victoria United. They shot the ball. Uh, Victoria United. And it looks like it's a dangerous move here for Victoria United. That's going to be FORTUNA to pose another threat into the defensive compartment of Victoria United. Maxwell, who plays on to Patrick Donat. Someone comes in with a header. So it's going to be a throwing advantage for Victoria United. Throwing advantage. Wisdom. Donat. But a throwing advantage for Victoria United. Spawning team. Crossing. Yastina. Wisdom. Jig. Goes out of the field of play. Another ball control for Victoria United. Advantage for FORTUNA. Remain in control of the ball. With Wisdom, the next tackle and gain possession for Victoria United. Referee Nathan Wala who loses Idasa. Couldn't get through the ball. It's going to be yes, we'll leave it to Foku and the Wang who continues control for Victoria United. Two shots back to Referee Nathan Wala as he loses possession. It's going to be and yes, a sudden pushback. Advantage to FORTUNA. Who goes again? Check and the one. And it goes out of the field of play. Yes, Sonita. FORTUNA is struggling to get an equalizer for the encounter. Germany every quiz at the goal post of Victoria United still seems not threatened as he is taking his time for playing some game, starting from his fence here with Maxwell. Like one of the dangerous mistake there from Lobby, but all thanks to the, the vigilance of Dominic Eric. Donut. Dominic Eric on for
and he comes out, plays across the Michi Donut. And Michi Donut plays down to Maxwell. Maxwell fouls no one of Frank. Header comes in there from Frank Atama. And Wyndham, and he goes out of the field of play. Throwing advantage. It's Fortuna. At Brentbury. It's Fortuna. With the possession, Victoria United. Love it. Plays across to Kylian Trente. Kylian Trente attacking pass. Plays a long one across by Richmond. Richmond to tussle against Tama. Beautiful play there from Richmond. Plays forward to Wilfred Nathan. Wilfred Nathan at the edge of the ball. Beautiful one there. Body contact. What a defensive save there from the defense here of it's Fortuna. As of now, I think what the goalkeeper Ishmael should be doing, he is thanking his defender for standing for him. And I must say that was well calculated by Richmond alongside Predator giving the assist. Tonita, it's another opportunity we've seen Wilfred Nathan not playing selfish as he saw Richmond in a better position and he did it necessary to play with him. And it almost yielded good for Victoria United. But then the Tibet IS Fortuna took the test of time to deny Victoria United that opportunity to get another goal in just 8 minutes of the second segment.
Definitely, Mabango was well positioned to maintain the scoreline. But really, I said, Ishmael, I'm sure after this, we'll have to buy him a bottle of juice for saving the team and saving him equal.
Yeah, I think so, Sonita.
From all indication,
Was actually down, I've been taken out. You know,
mind you, that was the goal scorer, Freddie. Freddie who scored the goal for AS Fortuna. Unfortunately, he will not make his return into the game as he has incurred an injury and going to be Abaka Arafat, brother Michel, that is going to sit in. And it's going to be AS Fortuna once more to pose a threat to Victoria United as a head up front, which Bernard finds away for Nathan Dwala. The ball heading up forward, he's going to do. And the repossessed player. And it's going to be an offside ruling. Takes the game back to the square one. As brother Patrick Hussein Baga has been replaced by Roger Eloebolo. Nathan, really begin supply that to me. And it's going to be AS Fortuna to control as Boris Foku plays down to and Gian Boris in full. Before, what's he going to do? Let's tackle and get possession from Victoria United. Responding team loses ball control. As it's from Summer who controls now. We're going to be dangerous here. It's Fortuna. Nobody as Boris sends it by. I think right flank of Victoria United has serious issue there, which is making it an easy way for more threats to be accumulated for Victoria United.
Yes, Sunita. The ball game here is gradually and it's something else. Beautiful recovery there from Wilfred Nathan. Get across to Kylian Trente. Beautiful shot. Strike there from Kylian Trente. I think if Kylian should get 3 of these, Sunita, one would be a goal. Well calculated there by Kylian Trente. Corner kick taken there by Wilfred Nathan, placed alongside Kylian Trente. A long one there from Wilfred Nathan that goes over the crossbar. A tense moment here at the Centenary Stadium as Victoria United's captain Kylian Trente pulls the threat to goalkeeper Ismail, but he was vigilant enough to bring in a decisive save there for inside eyes FORTUNA. But not giving up Victoria United, attacking towards the goal post. Yes, that's Wepa Florian. Wow. Free kick advantage there. Wise FORTUNA. Quickly taken by Casimir. The referee called for retake for that dead ball in favor of IS FORTUNA. Retake on a free kick in favor of IS FORTUNA. Then down to Macho Hambengo and across to Frank Asama. Sama plays down to Pascal Victory. A long one is the penalty spot of Victoria United. But he didn't hit the target as expected by Pascal. 5.5 plus 14 from goalkeeper and Dominic Eric Pape. Dominic Eric. There was this player still go off. Dominic sends a long one. Header comes in at the midfield level from Vijay Donuts. Responding. So with substitute Rodrigue as a least possession to ice now. Kingdom sends the ball out of the train advantage there for FORTUNA. Thank you. Replicating the player Vijay Donuts. Step forward, speed on. But as sluggish as Richmond was, beautiful relation to ice FORTUNA. Ice FORTUNA continues. Train advantage. Really taken there by Nduru. Play down to into get one up. Beautiful recovery from Kylian Trente, but bringing the return back to ice FORTUNA. As he sends a long shot, he goes out of the field of play. 5 chance for team. Top position. Vijay Donat. Substitute DJ Emmanuel Moped Sama. He goes in today as a substitute. The match against the Purple Athlete, he played as a starter. Moped Sama has an assist to his name with Victoria United this season. Sama has 2 assists to his name this season. Florian Wepa with an inaccurate pass there, but the recovery comes in from Wisdom, showing advantage. The referee indicates a free kick rather in favor of Victoria United. Sonita, a substitution there by the coach of Victoria United, bringing in Vijay Emmanuel, and Vijay makes his way out of the two-block play.
And yes, Abera, it's very, it comes in a time when the team really needed it. And this is another danger for Victoria United. William out. Works here from Germany. Gets out of his comfort zone to take it out of danger for Victoria United. Not for too long, as it's going to be RS FORTUNA that remains in control of the ball. Substitute Rodrigo Elabello. This morning, G. Lays on to William. Player Kylian 20. What's he going to do? Plays on to Laurent. And it's going to be a throwing advantage. I think DJ is not up the speed and ready to take the risks, especially when there were a lot of loopholes in terms of the right flank of the team. Might be, is going to give a close to that, and it's going to be DJ to control. The plays on to Tetepo. And yes, it's an advantage given to Victoria United. A free kick after Pascal strips off Tetepo. And the fine from Sama telling him, please, get up. Try at least and get up. Time is not on our side. And you will hear someone tell you, it's our strategy. Just like what Pubuazu did, struggling to protect their 3 points in Yaoundé. A free kick advantage to add the scoreline. An advantage to keep it. An advantage to add her goals tally. And you find 3 barriers. Nathan Ulala goes wide. Communication between Richmond and Nathan was not well defined. As it's before Ismail, the plays to Mapengolo finds it Sama. Sama finds Pascal. Pascal controlling for RS FORTUNA. Beautiful play here as it's going to be Freddy Osensi. Beautiful. It's a long run up front. Found with Penat and Wala, but unfortunately, Mapengolo losing the Richmond team with an opportunity. Too much control for him. It's going to be player of Victoria United, and he's on the quintet. Who was hit with an elbow. That is wisdom. Wisdom goes out of the field of play. Sub RS Fortuna replenishes lost calories. And equally, as a players of Victoria United, take her plus action weddings. And it's going to be substitution for Victoria United as Fine Israel still makes his way back. Fang Sama sends a long one up front to find Boris Mamu. Unfortunately, remains that of Freddy, who controls for RS Fortuna. And it's a long one into the 18-meter box, and the header comes in here from Acha. Brilliant clearance here. And he has been very, very pivotal in terms of the defensive compartment of Victoria United. Responding to sends it to Wimpernette and Walla as he goes out of the field of play. What an opportunity wasted here for Victoria United. And it's going to be Frank Sama for DJ. DJ is on the green top. It looks like crumbs. Crumbs is a problem to DJ. And mind you, he was just substituted. Maybe he didn't warm up enough to relax the veins, relax the legs. And this is going to weigh more on the defender at the moment. The team has to be aggressive at the moment, clearing off all the dangers. For us, playing 10-man down, it's not easy. Especially when you have unnecessary injuries incurred. And it is 9 at the moment. Mind you, Mukete Etienne will be making his way to Israel. And alongside a new signing, RS Fortuna for remaining control of the ball. Boris is going to be substitution for Victoria United. And for the going to be a popular competition at Ryan to pick it straight out for I think a newly signed player from a Bamboo FU for that. Mukete replaces Winnie. Mukete replaces DJ. That's Richmond so I take the way out. And Israel makes it way. I think we saw Israel did in the Yaute. So it's not going to I think the game's going to be strange to Israel. And now we can't down the bottom because he is the player of the League One. And he's familiar with Champions League.
As the minutes are gradually dying down, still long, are dying down to one time. That was very much of Ori, and it brings a free kick to Victoria United. Header from Frank Atama, free kick advantage. While taken there by Frank Atama, the repeat penalty, take the constitution substitution for FORTUNA. And like the by IS data from data set. I have it, it has been very formidable at the defense of the United with the back team as a starter. Great advantage. Very then by 2010 down way back. Then the long one the penalty goes out of the tune of 10 by Spar. The viewer from the past time. Let us go to Patiki. I thought that worried at that 20, but it's my big way out to this. That's okay. That's all the plan. We can that the opportunity then and now is when but
Central now This last penny.
Big, build, lay down, with back to build, build place more than to, build credits and legislation to the expensive of, high FORTUNA, but pull it step forward, uh, the, can change it. But, uh, uh, and the yellow card awarded, uh, there are something, the big field for, high FORTUNA, with advantage, which right, I say, take it kind of. And of course, we have the header there from Wepa Florian. He doesn't give teacher rather included in the teacher. I think, and of course, we have Kylian Trente Solita alongside Wilfred Nathan to execute this free kick there for Victoria United. Another free kick advantage for Victoria United. Kylian Trente on the wing. Another delicate free kick. Solita at the same position during the additional time of the first segment. It's awarded to IS Fortuna and they got a consolation goal. Do you think Captain Kylian Trente will bring in the same magic as that of IS Fortuna during the first half?
Definitely, it's very possible as where we know the magnitude of a player that he is. The only thing left is what strategy. As is he going to give it direct or normally send it to a player before they have to execute? It all depends on how they want to do it. And unfortunately, it's sent back as Acha sends to Wisdom finds Laurent, and the header comes in there, still in control. Laurent control. Well, loses it as Maurice could not get it for Victoria United. As a point, as Fortuna heading up front again. And beautiful clearance from Atta, very still Wisdom comes in, clearing out of danger for Victoria United as he gets an up close. The spectators are looking at the pressure that has been mounted on Victoria United, especially when the side is playing 10 against 11. It tells you that they really have to work an extra than what they were supposed to be playing. And the header comes in from Ilya to give AS FORTUNA, and another header. It's going to be another clearance. William, a player from the captain, who remains situated and a little bit comfortable to be able to send all the balls that are causing a little bit of threats around the goal post. And we're talking more than 35 minutes already gone into this particular last segment of the game. And it's going to be Fortuna still posing a threat as Mukate Etienne comes in to retreat that back out of danger. Etienne, Israel Vada comes in. Frank Sama controls for AS Fortuna. And it's going to be another one up front. At the goalpost of Victoria United. A beautiful takeover here with Nathan Dwala to control. Wisdom. As it's going to be Fortuna. It's a long one and the deflection comes in. A header too. And it's going to be brilliant play. And out of that, who was smashed according to his actions on the feet. And it's going to be Dominic to execute a 5.5 versus squad kick. And yes, what a way to understand what was already happening. And that's what I love about Dominic Berra. He knows how to come in for his team. And it works in many cases. It has worked. And he sends another one up front. And it's going to be Laurent who loses it to give Pascal ball control here. Pascal who finds Boris. Boris controlling for Victoria United. Going to do Ulala. Acha comes in with another clearance. I tell you, in terms of getting his role done, he has been on a 90% in terms of getting all the threats back to AS Fortuna's camp. Frank Sama takes his time, sends it again to find Boris. And it's going to be a buzzer pass for Go Maxwell, who takes it out of the field of play, showing advantage. And it's going to be controlled by Emmanuel Pierre. With danger, deflection comes in here. Nathan takes his time, plays at the back to Captain Killian, who sends it up front to nobody. And Atta comes in with a header. With Nathan. Laurent, good play here. Finds Israel. What's Israel going to do? He takes his time. Stability. Struggling to man over. Frank Sama loses it as it's going to be Boris. The controls for AS Fortuna. What does he do? Boris in full. He's alongside to the mother Pierre. Plays back to Boris. And Boris will find Matthias. And back to Poku. And it's comfortably handled by Eric Backman, Germany. Takes his time again. Until that done. indication, it looks like crop. Action indicates that crop. And this might, rather than the normal 3 or 4 minutes they were supposed to add, we shouldn't be surprised that a couple of 7 to 8 minutes, even 10, can be added in this particular game. And to find out the technical page of RS Fortuna will use the opportunity to talk to our players alongside Coach Boris of Victoria United. Exono Rada. But Exono takes his time to give his players on what has been happening in the last season. Dominic is back onto his feet. It's fine. Everyone checking out at the time. Dominic. The first man we say that Louis Lesage. And it's a long one up front. Nathan loses in. As it's going to be ball control for Go Maxwell. He sends a long one up front to find Israel. An offside indication. Frank Sama plays on to Pascal. And it's going to be Emmanuel Pierre who loses me. For an advantage to be handled by Pascal. Pierre Emmanuel. Pascal. And a lot throwing advantage. Brilliant. Moves here by Wisdom. For an advantage. Ella. Ulala. That was too close. William Kuvia for Wang decides to protect his goalkeeper who gets the ball. Germany has to be extremely careful or else he's gonna be booked. It's a long one up front. 3 minutes of additional time. 3 minutes to the end of this encounter. 3 minutes to stop this time. And 3 minutes to grab 3 points. Laurent. Laurent still, what's he going to do? Laurent! It's a goal! His first goal of the season! He decides to take it upon himself and do it again in the very last minute. What a hit from Laurent! Bravo, Beckham! Bravo, Beckham! What a way! Second, a goal! And a 10-1 for Victoria United. And the next scene, 1, 2, 3 for Victoria United. And a 1 for RS Fortuna. Another defeat. Another defeat for RS Fortuna on the road. And that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defeats for RS Fortuna if the whistle has to end like this. And it's RS Fortuna who doesn't let her guards down as to how 1 minute, 2 minutes is enough to pile in 2 goals. An opportunity for Victoria United. Beautiful performance. What a way to handle the game.
Yes, Sonita, Lorian comes in to calm down the atmosphere that was already so tense here at the Limbe Centenary Stadium. And yes, of course, Lorian has shown that Victoria United can still win here at the Limbe Centenary Stadium and even more better. And if Victoria United still controlling Israel, plays across to Wilfred Nathan. Wilfred Nathan. Maybe of his personal skills there. He struggled to beat back four players. But of course, the crowd was too much for him to control and to lose his possession to IS Fortuna. Going up powerfully. Tulu plays across to Adrian. And of course, the recovery comes in there. Foul against Newcastle. Free kick advantage for IS Fortuna. Minutes are down to second. And Victoria United is already recording 3 points here at home. A long one into the penalty ball. But it goes over the crossbar. 25.5 in that fourth kick there for Victoria United. Dominic Eric. And that action has actually gone up the end of this encounter here at the Limbe Centenary Stadium as Victoria United records a 3-1 win against RS Fortuna.